Well, good day, folks. As the leaves fall from the trees, we're well into fall here. It's actually cooled off today after a really warm start to October. But we're gonna stick one of our little 10x16s up onto this pad. In this case, the customer has run some service into a big O here, so water line, power lines, etc., and done a pretty good job of leveling this out. This is a building site. So there's a house gonna get built, and it looks like a shop gonna get built over there. And they're gonna live in a trailer with an additional space that's gonna be our Highland outbuilding here this winter, so that they can survive their marriage while building a house at the same time. So this is space for mom, so she can get away from the boys while they get going on building this home here. So it's not uncommon for us to drop a building that needs to be used for a specific purpose, and in this case this is going to be a respite away from the camper that they're living in. It's hard living in a camper. I don't know if you guys have ever tried, but it's not easy to do. So here we are at a building site, and our outbuilding is going to act as the additional space while they build the house. Okay, so we got her in here now. This is a really interesting idea, and some of you may want to adopt this. So we have, you know, a fairly standard Algonquin with a couple of windows on the front and the door here. But inside here, this is serviced. We were requested to put a hole in the floor in a very specific spot. So this is water in with power. So we put a 6x6 hole in and close the whole thing so we can add a little bit of spray foam or whatever kind of insulation into that. And now we have the services coming into the building, but otherwise a pretty typical 10x16, right? So the plan for this is to have just that warm, dry space while we're working on turning this mess into a house. And before we know it, this is gonna be, there'll be a home over there, there'll be a shop over there, and then this is also a bonus space after all that stuff's done. So this can be the, you know, it can be the bunkie for the grandkids, it can be the home office, it can be the hangout in the side of the property. But a really cool idea, and I'll take you outside here and show you how this looks from the outside. But this is a good idea to have us think about this before we get it on the property. He had done the servicing, buried that big O with the water and the power in it before we got here, and all we had to do was pick the building up and drop it right over top of that. So if we go underneath here, we'll show you. There you can see how it enters the building. So we do get winter here. This is Ontario. There's gonna be some cold temperatures. The plan is to run some heat trace through that pipe down as far as, I think he's gonna go 48 inches down with heat trace, and then fill that void up full of insulation. And then we have this awesome little building that's ready for winter so that they can get ready for summer. Cheers. Find us at highlandoutbuildings.com, folks, and you call me anytime at 705-309-9088. We're gonna enjoy a little fall weather and watch the colors change. Cheers.